Marisyll Pengson. I'm a life coach, a lifelong teacher, and also a lifelong student of life. Empowered woman is self-aware. She knows who she is, why she is the way she is, and she knows who she wants to become. And becoming is accepting that she is a work in progress, that it doesn't end until the end. Meaning to say that as she moves on with her life, whether through good or bad times, I'm very blessed that I come from a family of very strong women. So women inferiority was not something that we ever experienced in our family on both sides. There are a lot of very strong women role models who were able to do the things that they wanted to do, pursue the careers they wanted to pursue, and luckily able to balance both their careers and their home lives. Professionally, never, but socially, yes. Because in my younger days, I used to model, and that's when I came face to face for the first time in my life with that notion that women are just faces, that they're just figures. Because I was in the dean's list, and I would get questions like, "You're a model, but you're in the dean's list." It's as if that couldn't go together, and it just made me more determined to prove that women are both, brains and beauty. So that was when I felt, and sometimes really the object of, because I was exposed to situations where, I don't know if you're still familiar with dirty old men who would watch our shows, who would send us these notes, which in the beginning, it felt strange to me because the men in my family are not that way. So it was a bit of a shock, really. But I guess because I was raised the way I was raised, I was able to hold my own and did not encounter any problems, because I think even if I was highly introverted at that time, I was able to stand up for myself and hold my own. It would have to be my mother, because she was the quintessential empowered woman, considering that she was born in the age where that was not a word. My mom was a woman of a very strong character, very deeply rooted values, and she was very feminine, but she was also very smart, and she had a lot of goals in her life. Her focus was family, but it was not family in the sense that she lost her individuality. My mom was highly individualistic, and she also had a very strong sense of social responsibility. My mother was a woman who believed that you had to go beyond the traditional roles of just being a woman that lives in the house and that you just take care of your kids. She believed in growing herself, at the same time being able to share all those talents with the world. I think the best thing about being a woman is simply that, being yourself, being aware of everything about you, your strengths and being able to grow them, your limitations and being able to address them. It's the best thing about being a human being, is that there is always room for growth, and that there's always going to be a better version of ourselves if only we open ourselves to that. Perhaps right now, we are exposed to a lot of misogyny. We are exposed to social media that has exacerbated the problem of being objectified. I would like to see more women on, on Instagram and Facebook expressing their intelligence more than the latest fashion, or influencers who influence, in ways that are non-material or non-worldly. But for me, there's a very real platform for women today, and I hope it is used properly. I try to do that balance. I think I post more thoughts, musings, ponderings on many aspects of life. It could be politics, it could be social issues, or just sometimes really the whole journey of self. Every time that I can, I try to push the envelope as far as self-valuing first. Like I said, I I don't want to talk about it simply as a woman's issue, because I think it's an issue of being human, to want to be better than who we are, to dream of a world that is better, where people live better, where education is open to everybody. It makes sense to be yourself. Get to know yourself. Go deep, especially as far as values, purpose, and meaning. Try to clarify that in yourself and try to live your life on those terms. What is important to you, what is meaningful to you, what you believe adds value to your life and adds value to the lives of all the people that you encounter. I would like to greet all my fellow women a happy Women's Month.